The Indiana State Police can trace its roots back to 1921, when the Motor Vehicle Police were formed. 16 officers equipped with motorcycles were empowered to enforce the Motor Vehicle Act. All they could do, however, was check for registrations and make sure a car was not stolen. They could not arrest an armed robber, even if they witnessed the crime. The Motor Vehicle Police became the Indiana State Police in 1937 with the passing of the Indiana State Police Act. The Indiana State Police has gone through numerous reorganizations and through the years, new responsibilities. Responsibilities that were unheard of in 1937 have been shouldered by the Indiana State Police. The first Pendleton State Police Post was located a mile north of Indiana 9 on the corner of Pendleton Avenue and Idlewild Golf Course Road. In 1935, the Pendleton Post moved to a house on the Bailey Farm on Indiana 9 near Anderson. In 1938, the Works Progress Administration under President Franklin Roosevelt built a state police post at State Road 9 and State Road 67 near Pendleton. The Pendleton Post remained at this location for 50 years until a new facility was built 1 mile south of the old post across from the Pendleton Reformatory. The new post, built in 1989, is 5 times larger than the old post. The Pendleton Post serves 3 counties in central Indiana, which are Hamilton, Madison, and Hancock counties. The post is manned around the clock and receives information from law enforcement agencies and the public, passing that information to troopers in the field and other appropriate agencies. Telecom operators such as Brenda Meadows maintain contact between the officers and other agencies in central Indiana. Telecom operator Donna Quirk-Decker performs a variety of duties, including retrieving information from Central Repository computer files located at State Police Headquarters and from the National Crime Information Center in Washington, D.C. All radio and telephone conversations are tape recorded by the telecom operators in the event that the information would need to be examined later for administrative or court use. Detectives are assigned to work criminal cases in each county. District Investigative Coordinator, Sergeant Jim Reinbarger, coordinates these efforts. Also in District 51 is the Pendleton Reformatory. With the prison housing inmates for murder and other violent crimes, Detective Mike Bolander's primary duties involve investigation of crimes that may occur within the prison walls. Bolander works closely with prison investigators and has an office in the prison. Laboratory technician Sergeant Steve Knapp assists the detectives by processing crime scenes, collecting evidence, and preparing court testimony. The forensic science work, which cannot be done at the post, is sent to the State Police Headquarters lab located in Indianapolis. Accident reports, case reports, arrest records, and administrative records are all processed in a prompt and efficient manner by Secretaries Susan Fields, Jody Stanger, and Shirley Roeder. In addition to filing and processing reports, the secretaries assist by answering the endless number of phone calls and referring the caller to the appropriate officer. Troopers patrolling the 3-county district accumulate approximately 100,000 miles a month in vehicles kept in top mechanical condition by Keith Kelly, who works full-time as a mechanic. Although a trooper is assigned a particular county in which to reside, the job responsibility is far from county line jurisdiction. Troopers are regularly called to investigate accidents or crimes in other counties of the district and are called upon to quell large civil disturbances, direct traffic, or work crowd control at large sporting events throughout the state. Their work often requires them to be away from home for several days at a time. Drinking and driving is a full-time enforcement effort for the Indiana State Police. Squad sergeants coordinate sobriety checkpoints during the year. These checkpoints may be conducted at any time and any place in an effort to get the drunk driver off the road. Troopers also volunteer to serve on specialty teams such as emergency response teams, commonly referred to on TV as SWAT. These officers, equipped with special weapons, tear gas, and other state-of-the-art tactical equipment, handle extremely dangerous functions such as hostage situations, raids on criminal activities with known armed subjects, and conduct search and surveillance operations on marijuana growers. Another specialty group is the scuba team. They are often called upon to dive in adverse conditions to recover bodies, vehicles, or evidence which may be in swift rivers or deep lakes. Mustang Patrols were started in 1988. These high-performance Mustangs who patrol in groups proved very effective in combating speeding motorists and trucks. Still other officers do explosive ordnance disposal work. These officers receive special training in ways to disarm bombs and dispose of old dynamite and other explosives which turn up in the state. Several officers in the district serve on the Tactical Intervention Team, which may be called upon to disperse unruly crowds or ordered by the governor to intervene in strikes, wearing helmets, carrying shields, gas masks, and batons. These troopers are impressive adversaries for any group of protesters. Working closely with troopers are the motor carrier inspectors. They enforce the laws pertaining specifically to trucks and receive detailed training on DOT and state laws involved in that specialized field. Motor carrier inspectors utilize the portable scales in the Pendleton district to check for overweight trucks. Pendleton district is unique in that it sports Geist and Morse reservoirs. Troopers patrol these areas, especially during the summer months, looking for underage drinking. The Pendleton Post is made up of men and women who are proud to serve and protect, proud of their heritage with the Indiana State Police. They are ever cognizant. The people of the state of Indiana rely on them to respond to the call, knowing that the ever-present dangers may at times require that they put their lives on the line. That supreme sacrifice has been made by 30 state police officers. 2 of those worked in the Pendleton district. Troopers Roy Jones and Robert Garrison were both killed in the line of duty. Trooper Jones was survived by his wife and 4 children, while Trooper Garrison was survived by his wife and 3 children. The troopers, detectives, and civilians working in the district are under the command of Lieutenant Claude Zook, who, along with First Sergeant Tom Davidson, oversee the operation of the 3-county district. It takes a special person to be a state police officer, a person with self-discipline and dedication, a person who cares about law and order and is willing to be set apart as an example which hopefully others will follow.